You know, we had a great day here at Legacy West. A lot of great things, as you saw so far, that happened with Boots and Tut here. And mind you, we're still in the very beginning stages. He's right. I told him right before this I need to speak up too. So, but whole purpose of today's outing, though, Trev is out of town, as you guys already know, and with him being out of town, once again, there's always high expectations with him, especially with everything that we have going on. Come on, up. Come on. All right, or not. And yeah, I know. And with those high expectations, once again, all he simply wants with those expectations is just for you to be better. He wants everybody that he's around, or anybody he comes in contact with, just to simply be better, because this life is precious. I don't know, I heard Gary Vee say the stat one time: you have a 1 in 400 trillion chance of being born. 1 in 400 trillion chance. You actually have a better chance of winning the lottery than actually being born. So the fact that you are born, that is like winning the lottery, if not better. You have a life, which is something that most people don't get. Sometimes it's cut short. So he wants to make sure that everyone takes advantage of it, especially anybody who's going to be around him. He doesn't want anybody just to kind of skate by. No, if you're going to be around him, you have to be better. And it's on the daily. It's not just, this week I'll be better, and the next week I'm going to take a break. It's every single day. Every single day's got to count. So that's the reason why we're out here today. And so we both can sit here and become better by working on our communication, something that we've both been struggling with. And also to, of course, build our dog's confidence as well too. It's another opportunity, and you've heard him talk about opportunity. So that's exactly what we're doing. We're seizing the opportunity to be better by being better for our dogs, being better for ourselves, and hopefully it inspires you all to be better as well.
But yeah, so the better that you are in yourself, it's better for your family, it's better for everybody around you. Because think about it, if you didn't let your light shine, the people around you aren't going to benefit. So what Trevor does, and what I appreciate the most from him, is not only he tells you what you're doing wrong, he tells you how to improve. So a lot of people will tell you, oh, you're doing this wrong, but they never give you any constructive things to do proper. And that's one thing about Trevor. He's like, Stan, why do you second guess what you're talking about? Look at your dogs, look at this dog, look at that dog, look at this dog that you train. You know what you're talking about, but for whatever reason you got inside your head, and now you start second guessing things. And having people around you that highlight those things about you, because I be thinking like, damn, I know what I'm talking about, and then I'm like, do I? Like, do I know what I'm talking about?
You do.
And so getting around those kind of people again, and it's not a yes man. He's not telling me, oh, you're the best in this. He tells me, Stan, you fucking suck.
Yeah.
Your communication sucks. You need to say this. Why are you saying it like that? Why do you hesitate? Why do you second guess your words? All of that things. And having people around you like that are going to make you be better. And especially when he says, I'll give you $2 million to leave. And I'm like, well, shit, if you can give me $2 million to go away, how much money can we make together if we stay around? So it just changes your way of thinking. And again, you have to get outside that box. You have to get outside that cocoon that you built to get away from the world and everything like that. And you just have to let your light shine, because that's what we were put here for, is to be better. We weren't here to just sit, go to work, and die. We were sit here to impact people's lives. And however you're going to do that, it may not be with the dogs. It may be with the photography. It may be with Jamil getting bit by my dogs, and all of these things that are going to help everybody around us get better. So iron sharpens iron is a real equation, but you have to be iron. And if you're not iron, you're just going to end up dulling everything around you, and you're going to screw it up. So
boom, boom, boom. So as you can see, one major thing that Trev brings to the table, especially amongst all the other things that he does, is accountability. Accountability is so crucial. And that was one of the major things that stuck out to me when I first had my first interaction or reconnection with him, per se. I actually met him 15 plus years ago. We're going almost 16, 17 years knowing each other. And there was a gap in there where we weren't around each other either, but when we reconnected, that level of accountability was the first thing I noticed, and that was something I was truly lacking, along with structure, along with authority, along with a lot of other things. And this has been a 7+ year process on me redeveloping myself through this process, and all with his guidance, to be clear. All with his guidance. I would have never picked up a camera if it wasn't for him. You know, he's literally the camera that we're shooting on right now. He gave me that camera and walked me into my first content creation clients, for these CBD clients that I would shoot every single week. And I make 2 G's a week just from doing that, from stuff that he taught me. And because he held me accountable, because he put the camera in my hand and he wanted me to be better. And he helped me identify things that I didn't know about myself. So accountability is key in this process when we're all working together and we're all trying to grow together. But what's one of the, one question I did want to ask him though is, what was your first interaction like when you first met Trev?
Well, the first interaction was when we were at the last training facility. We were at Butch's place, and he came out, hit me up on Instagram, was like, hey, I want to shoot a video for you, I like what you're doing. And I'm like, yeah, all right, everybody says that. You know, he came out, shot the videos, we had photos, and he just was like, what are y'all doing? Y'all are just kind of hanging out. And it's like, well, yeah, this is kind of what we do here. He's like, man, y'all ain't running no business. And it didn't really make sense until I really got around Trev and seen how he interacted. And it's just crazy, like the consistency, the 10, 12, 13, 15 videos a day that he's putting out, and that's not even everything he could be putting out. And I'm like, damn, I'm putting out 2 or 3 videos and thought I was doing something. So again, having people around like that just makes you want to be better, because it is possible. And if somebody else can do it, why can't you do it too? And if there's little things that you have to improve, and again, every time he's done something or said something to me, he's always given like examples of how to do it better. Or for instance, with this Instagram and the TikTok stuff, he showed me, hey, this is what you need to do. You need to post videos, you need to give information, you need to educate, and you need to show just how you live with your dogs, because that's what people want to see. It's not about the dog always being perfect. It's not about them doing everything right the first time. It's about, can you show and explain why the dog is doing that, and then can you come back a week later and say, hey, this is what the dog's doing now. And then the dog gets better and better and better, and by the time a year goes by, fuck. These dogs are going to be doing some crazy things. So
go ahead. No, go ahead. I was going to say, so the whole moral of the story is that the people around you matter. They really matter. And you know, if you're not where you want to be in life, then take a close look at the people that you're around, because they're probably not forcing you to be better in any shape or form. And like I said, settings are everything. Epigenetics are everything. It's been proven even in the dogs. Even like when I take my dogs back over to my house, the environment's completely different from when you're over at Trev's house, so you can see the difference in even in the dogs at times. But environment is everything. The people you hang around are everything. And if you're not around the right people, then you're never going to grow, period. So Trev is what you call a level 5 leader, meaning he has that ability to almost impact and also help elevate and create new leaders in the process too. So he is not only to elevate people, but he can also create leaders. You know, whereas some people who are level 1 leaders, aka basically just put in a position because that's all it is a position, like a managerial position, and oh, I just got promoted, but that was it. But they weren't promoted because they were a leader. No, that's a level 1 position leader, or leader, excuse me. Level 1 leader is just a position, and you got to work up to that level 5. It's a process. So just want to get on here, people, share with you, leadership matters. It's crucial to this whole process. It's crucial to the reason why we've been able to do all the things that we've been doing, that you guys have been seeing, as far as the growth is concerned, as far as everything with the dogs is concerned, because we have a great leader. And he's grooming us to be great leaders in the process.
He's eating.
And yeah, and then see, that's what a great leader does. He speaks up. Yeah, exactly. But the whole point is, get around the right people. Find you a great leader if you can. I don't know. I do not know too many people like Trev, to be clear, which is why I've stuck around for so long, because I'm like, if there's anywhere I'm gonna get to where I know I can go, I have to be around people like him, period. So stay tuned, people. Take care of your dogs. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share, and stay tuned.